Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the last movie ever made. And this is a new dark comedy, sci-fi, drama kind of film that focuses on the world where we've been informed that our whole entire existence is a simulation, is going to be ending in a short period of time. And what do? Marshall, who is played by Adam Rainey, who, kind of hasn't been the best of friends to his old crew or best son to his family, but in the end is like, hey, you remember that really fun black and white sci-fi movie we wanted to make in high school? Let's get the band back together and make this last movie before the world ends. And this film is from writer-director Nathan Blackwell. And I think this film is really endearing. And I think it's a fun little drama and comedy that you're able to make out of such a big conceptual idea. Like, the world's gonna end. This is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, seeking a friend for the end of the world. And how do you leverage a story that's as compelling as the end of existence? You're going to make a movie. And it's a movie about making movies in this science fiction kind of context. And it's fun seeing him try to get the gang back together. Marshall hasn't been the best of friends to most of them. So it's interesting him trying to negotiate these old relationships and trying to build these bridges and maybe even make a connection and find somebody before the end of the world. And I think this film balances those elements. A lot of these kinds of threads are familiar. I don't think you're going to find any that are particularly new or nuanced, but it works really well. It's a well-made, especially for a really low budget. You can tell like this was not made for a big budget, but it's got that quirky indie kind of feel. I think the performers do a fine job. It's fun watching them create this film and building up to that moment where you finally get to see them enjoying this film. And there's a lot of heart. There's a lot of themes that process through this film. And I think that Blackwell does a really fine job of fleshing them out, bringing this to light. It's one of those kinds of films that it's a high concept idea, low budget, a lot of actors that might, I doubt that you'll recognize anybody, but they're all pulling their weight and they're all doing a fine job. Some might be stronger than others, but they're all moving in the same direction in terms of bringing this story together. There's emotional beats, the trying to mending of familial relationships, dealing with, the weight of existence ending. And all of those different kinds of elements that this film is able to thread and create an endearing little film that has heart, has connection, has laughs, and also captures the wonder of wanting to make a film and picking up that camera and, guerrilla filming this with your friends and capturing something wonderful and artistic and creative. It's a sweet little film, and I'm glad that I watched it, and I would definitely recommend. But those are my thoughts on the last movie ever made. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.